If you choose Tip-Top, Lucas Oil Stadium staff member. Food or beverage items.
To get to the level that we want to get to. Okay, your first step obviously was last week.
So we're with Richard Saucedo, band director at Carmel High School. You guys were here first day in Lucas Oil Stadium with the sound check. What's your impression of, first of all, the bowl and the facility?
Amazing facility, and I think any kind of large facility like this is going to have issues, from a sound standpoint. But I think we got pretty lucky overall with this building. The echo is certainly not any worse than it was in the RCA Dome. It's just a little different, but I think it's something that everyone's going to be able to work with, and everyone's going to end up getting beautiful sounds in this hall, I think. So it's real exciting.
From an aesthetic standpoint, for the first time we have a stage that actually has a black backdrop. What's your impression of that?
It's great. You feel like you're more on stage here than you did in the Dome. And of course we love the Dome, so nothing against that, but I mean this is just a whole new level facility. And with the black backdrop, I think for all the groups, the guards are going to appear more colorful, uniforms are going to appear more colorful. I think it's just going to be more effective overall for the audience.
So the flow's a little bit different. We don't have a huge convention center, although we have some decent sized halls. Tell me a little bit about your experience with the warm-up situation.
The only thing I can think of that we would even slightly be a concern is just the congestion in the hallways, and we kind of are like, if that's the only problem we had the first time in the building, that's pretty amazing. The warm-up facilities we think are awesome because you can literally put your winds and your color guard in one area. You can put your percussion in a totally different area, and everybody can hear, everyone can do what they need to do, and I think that's a big step up from what we've had in the past.
We're with Wayne Markworth, former director of Centerville High School and judge for Bands of America. Wayne, we're in Lucas Oil Stadium at Soundcheck. You got a chance to hear the groups in the stadium tonight. What was your impression of the sound?
Well, I was actually real impressed. I think the sound is better than it is at the RCA Dome. It's a little bit different, but certainly the reverb that you used to get off of the roof across the street wasn't nearly as pronounced. There's some different things that popped out, but nothing real bad. And I'm not sure what it sounds like to the musicians on the field, of course, but I thought it was pretty successful. I was real impressed.
So the other major difference is that we aesthetically have a very different looking stage with a black drape basically closing off the back of the stadium. What do you think from a visual standpoint?
Well, I think that helps a lot. I think it's like the curtain on the back of the stage, and it's a nice format, and a lot of the winter groups have that at their finals, so I think it's great.
So anything else you want to tell us that from just your overall impression of the stadium?
It's pretty overwhelming when you just walk around, both out in the bleachers here and underneath, and all the services and facilities. It's very, very impressive.